What are the chances?
How are you doing?
How are you? Sunny. How are you? Good.
Fucking hell. I thought I wrote before.
What's this? Fucking hell. 346. Shit. Shakeout done here tomorrow. I'm gonna go watch Josh tonight. He's on about 7. Me and Max are on at 9:50 and 10 tomorrow morning. That shakeout felt horrible. Up early for the flight. Delayed flight. It was just so hot. I was sat next to some absolute giant of a fella, so I was squashed in. Managed to get a little nap, but obviously dehydrated, not eating enough. But yeah, just running back to the Airbnb now, which is a nice little complex to try and show you a bit of that. And then yeah, we'll get over to spectate Josh. We watched Max this morning, but the course looked good. He didn't get a PB, but one thing we kind of noticed was the lack of judges. So there was one judge per 2 people on wall balls. I didn't see anyone for the back end of the lunges, and then apparently there was only like one person for the rows. So I don't know whether it's just lack of volunteers or poor organisation. I know Friday was a bit of a late one that they added to the calendar, but hopefully tomorrow's alright. But yeah, that is all from me. That's 4k in the bag. We've done a k on at around 3:45, but I picked it up a little bit towards the end, hence why I'm puffing. So that was rough. Anything to say, Maxwell? Let's fucking go, boy. Whatever he gets tomorrow is a PB, because he's never ran the singles.
I'm a virgin.
He's a virgin.
Well, about 4, I reckon. Same as ski.
What, aim for a 4 finish?
Yeah,
4 minute.
give or take.
4 minute row, and then you've probably got like 5-10 seconds to run in, 5-10 seconds to run out. I think as long as I get the ski right, and that first one off the ski, but it's exactly what happened at Birmingham.
Yeah.
Like Birmingham, I see gazers next to me finishing before me.
Throws you off.
Yeah, and it throws you off. But I was like, no. I was like, just stick to what I was pulling, and
Yeah.
it was the best race I had.
You're 100% going to go faster than 108. 110%.
I think if I can hold the pace me and Al held in doubles running with a little bit more efficient stations, I think I'll be alright.
Yeah, you can give yourself just over a minute per station longer than what your doubles time was, which is a long time.
It is, yeah.
Mate, I tell you what, watching someone is a lot harder than doing it yourself. Well, it's obviously hard doing it yourself, but running around trying to get Josh, that's been stressful. He's smashing it. I think he's on for a PB. He's running around 4:30-ish pace. One of them he's dropped down, so we gave him a shout. Hits it straight back up. So we're going to catch more balls.
Film on my phone as well.
Yeah. This is me before my Hyrox. Do that. Oh.
Yeah, so let's do a little run through of Hyrox Malaga. Quite like doing these because it gives me a good opportunity to kind of go back and give myself feedback, as well as giving me a little bit more insight into the race kind of as and when it kind of goes. So I should have gone to the start of the pack really, because I ended up finishing second in my wave. Even though I went into the ski probably 8th, 9th or 10th, I wasn't focused on what people were doing around me. I was just focusing on what I've been practicing in training, pulling around 2 minutes per 500. So yeah, I had a bit of an issue here with the judge where I let it tick over 9:18. She called me back to check. So a bit of an error on my part, but didn't end up losing too much time. Obviously that might have allowed me to go under 105 overall. But the sled push, we was breaking down into 2 lengths. The first run was a 3:44, skied in 4:17. Second run was a 3:55. Finished the sled push in 2:50. Like I say, breaking this down into half lengths, just taking my time, letting my legs rest as much as possible, just so that I could fully focus on the run. Paid off. It was a similar kind of strategy to Birmingham where we got a 1:08, so massive 3-minute PB. A lot of the focus being on just trying to run better off the stations and pacing the stations. The sled push and sled pull definitely need quite a bit of work. Finished the sled pull in 3:29, but it just felt quite rough. You see this guy next to me, we were kind of battling it out. I'm not sure in what position we were both in, but he was really good on the stations and my run was just a little bit down than his. But yeah, overall that was good. Into the run, the run after that was a 4:03. I think it was at that point I started taking a gel, getting ready for the burpees. Game plan with the burpees was a bit different to last time. I went with the kneeling up and then stepping up method, which allowed me to stay more consistent and finished it overall probably the best time I think I've done single burpees at 3:31. So see that I kind of made a big leap of faith and it paid off, which was good. Managed to catch my breath. I was getting a bit of feedback here with the boys as to my timers and the splits and the runs, which really helped. Just kind of being aware of how fast I was running, the times on the stations and everything like that. So the run after the burpee ball jumps was a 4:05, so getting slightly slower but not too much, so my running pace was really good. Yeah, just constantly getting feedback with the boys, constantly checking in as to the timing, how I'm feeling, how kind of close I was to Max as well, because we paid for a race with a friend and it didn't work out, so he was 10 minutes before me. So yeah, just kind of aware of whether I was catching him or not. I didn't catch him in the end, but you see that I kind of took on a bit of water in the rock zone. That was a mistake I feel like I made at Manchester, was not taking on enough water early because I'm a very, very heavy sweater. It is what it is. So into the row, say run after the burpees was a 4:05, into the row was a 4:26, which sounds slow, but yeah, given how long it takes for me, like for you to run to your row, get yourself set up, row, and then run back out. It obviously takes up quite a bit of time, so I think I was pulling around maybe 1:55 to 2 on the row overall, so I don't know what my total actual completed finish time was on the row, but it felt pretty good. The run after that was a 4-minute flat, which I'm happy with. As I said, I spent a lot of time focusing on my running recently. This was Max, who was just ahead of me, I think. He left the row not long before I started. I was going to walk this, but I felt like saving myself for the next few stations. The farmer's done in a 1:49. I was just having a bit of fun with this fella because me and him were kind of, again, jumping between each other. We come up to the end and kind of had a bit of a laugh and shook my hand and stuff, which was nice. Yeah, I think Max was struggling a bit on the lunges, but he done really well, to be fair. He got a 1:11, I think, for his first solos, which was unreal. He definitely can go sub 1:10. So again, I was trying to run rock zone as much as possible. The run after Farmers was a 4:03. I was quite confident going into lunges, given that I've been spending a lot of time going a lot heavier in training, spending a lot of time focusing on strength.
Within the lunges as well, I didn't really stop too much to get my breath. I just tried to keep going as much as I could, shaking my arms off, ready for the wall balls. Lunges were 3:38, which isn't slow, isn't fast. It's kind of a good in-between time, I feel like, for me. So yeah, happy. No penalties on any station other than that first issue with the ski judge, but she judged Josh Friday night on wall balls and she was very, very strict. Ended up giving him like a 5-second time penalty, I think. But it is what it is. You can't complain. Yeah, getting so much feedback from the boys at this point, which was honestly so helpful. Having Josh, Max, Milo, Sam there just in your ear, even though it's so hard to hear people when you are in such a hole, the motivation helps so much. And there was Max stood waiting for me to cross the line. The wall balls, unfortunately, didn't get any footage on, so the run after the lunge was a 4:13. Wall balls finished in 4:27, really struggled with that, to be honest. Total rock zone was 31, average pace ended up being 4:01, so really happy with that. And yeah, that is all. On to the next one.
Well done, mate. Well done, well done.
So, are you right?
Worth it. Especially to see you smile at the end. You weren't smiling when you was running round there.
Yeah, mate, I had this judge yesterday.
Yeah, the same issue.
Did I? Yeah.
And then,
On the ski?
Yeah, the head judge pulled him back on the ski.
I stopped him ski at 980. He just went, no.
I ran with you for 2 laps.
Around 4:30. Just watching Max and George compete. I'll run a PB, run a 1:05.04. More of a debrief later because my camera's predominantly dry and I need to get a bit of footage of the boys. But yeah, plus with that, what did Max get? I think Max got a 1:11 for his first one. He's been mad ill recently, so that's huge for him. Hopefully Max and Jules can bring it in around 1:05 maybe, but we'll see. My voice has got shattered a bit so much all day. But yeah, I need to get home, charge this, and then we'll catch up, have a proper debrief later.
Cheers down there.
Cheers, Max.
Yo, so it's day after Hyrox. Just went for breakfast this morning, chilled in the Airbnb. Just gonna get a quick upper workout in and then head down to the sauna. And it's probably gonna have something to eat this evening. But yeah, I need to do a little race debrief, but overall my body feels good. My legs obviously feel a bit shot, but upper body's not too bad. So just gonna do a bit of workout and then head down for sauna and steam. And there's a little indoor pool downstairs, so we'll just kind of jump in that, try and get a bit of blood flow back into the legs. Probably stay off the legs today. I might go for a run tomorrow, see how we feel. But yeah, upper body's not too bad, so we can do a little session today. But yeah, really happy with the race time, 1:05.03 or 04. But yeah, it's good. That was the time I wanted. I wanted anything around 1:05 or sub 1:05. But all things considered, it was good. Probably dicked around too much in the rock zone. Probably could have
needs a bit more time there. It went really well, running pace was good, it was consistent. It's just a case of working on that more now, really. Yeah, I think I definitely need to include another strength day, so thinking about changing it up to 2 full body days a week, just to get more volume in rather than doing it upper lower. I can condense that work through supersets and do 2 sessions. We'll see how that goes. We'll have to try and test that, but next focus now is pro doubles in May. I think it's like mid-May time, so a little bit of time to get a little bit faster and try and gain a little bit more, not size, more strength. Really for that. See a big 30 tomorrow, so I don't know what the plan is. Like I said, I'll probably get up and go for a run with the boys before they head off, and then yeah, enjoy our last day tomorrow. So let's get this upper workout done. These last, well, probably, I think 2-3 weeks, I've been saying to myself, I'm done with Hyrox. I feel like I've done quite a few now. That was like my ninth race, 4th single, and I think I just kind of got a bit fed up with the training. Got quite monotonous. Done a fair few now, and like, I'm getting quicker every time, which is good. Obviously, training gets hard, like it's getting harder because like you have to really push to get those faster paces, and you're seeing people like put out silly times. Like Joe put out, I think like a 51 minute time. Dan Nota, he done 50, and it's like, it's obviously so inspiring seeing people do that. It can also be demoralising because it's like, almost what's the point when people are doing those fast times, but it's the reminder that I'm getting better every time. Everyone gets so caught up in like everyone else's time, what everyone else is doing. People are so much more fitter, and it's like, it's hard. That motivation, I think I did lose a bit in the lead up to this, and then especially where my lot be talking about like getting into doing an Ironman or a half Ironman. It's like, that's been exciting because I'm awful at swimming, so like learning how to swim and actually having things click when I'm swimming is exciting again. And the thought of like being able to train my boys a lot more and see them. Also train my boys now doing Hyrox, but a lot more my mates are getting into triathlon stuff and fitness, which is cool. So it's like we're all kind of not getting closer because we are close, but that's bringing us all closer. I'm able to like see my mates more through working out, which is sick. So I feel like the excitement for it kind of went, and I just wanted to get this race out of the way. I think maybe my confidence wasn't there because I didn't break my 10k PB before that as well. Like I feel like that was kind of going to be make or break as to how fit I was, but to be able to run a sub 40 10k is still pretty quick. I need to remind myself of that. It's just a lot of things I was just kind of spiralling. I think I just had enough, but it does get like that. I feel like maybe I need a little bit of a change up in training to keep things a bit more fresh and interesting. So I definitely want to continue trying to like learn how to swim better. And that should hopefully have a good carryover because it's less time on the legs, but obviously it's still a good amount of cardio. It's nice being shit at something in a good way because I'm learning and getting better. Things are clicking every time, and I'm like, yeah, getting there. So yeah, even with like people like me, like I know I'm probably above average in terms of fitness, but like a 105 isn't fast anymore, but it is still fast to people. So I need to remind myself that as well, that even though I may not think it's fast because I'm looking at people that are ahead of me, there's still people who are like, I hate to say it, but like looking up to the time I'm doing, which is fast. And then I don't think it's fast because I see people doing the same time in the pro division. There's always like, comparison is the thief of joy. Like it really can be, there's always something. There's always a way to look at it and spin everything. Yeah, that's my little therapy session. Carry on with this little upper workout, get ourselves in the sauna.
calling me, calling me. They'll be calling me royalty. Best to give me loyalty, 'cause I'm taking the world, you'll see. They'll be calling me, calling me. They'll be calling me royalty.
Holy see, it's great.
Checked Instagram.
Yes, sir.
I'm not looking for it.